Alright. I think I've done the things. We'll see. I think the mic's working. Sound seems to be working. I can hear things. I did the posty things. Sorry, the space heater's gonna be running. It is fucking freezing in this room. Incredibly so. It's the coldest room in this house right now. Alright. Let's head back to... It's Friday, so it's gonna be Streamland Park Day. Oh my god, I'm so cold. I've got pants on, I've got sakis on. I have a tank top on, but I also have a sweater on over top of that. Got a space heater on. It's so dry. My poor elbows are trying to split. Whew. Brr. Apparently we did have some flurries yesterday. Alright. So when we last left off, we were working on our latest restaurant. Did I not? Okay, we didn't really fence all that in. Okay, that's fine. I wasn't sure if I had sceneried any of that. I guess I didn't. Now, here's the thing, though. Do I want to... I guess we'll use this, because then it's gonna look funny if we, swap to the stone and, like, carry it around on the one side, I suppose. How is everybody on this Friday? It is all sorts of chilly. We had to go and get water to swap out the fish tank. And it's so cold outside, we have to put the water in our bathroom near our heat run. Just so it's not quite so icy cold when we go to swap out the water for the fishid. So I haven't decided what the facade of this building's gonna look like yet. What do we think it should be? Should be the same as back here. I mean, no, that's not gonna work. I need you to come with me. Okay. Edit. So, I mean, we can either do it with this, or we can do it with the stone. I'm actually thinking this might be better. Why is it? Oh. Hold on. I'm like, something's not right. How do I get that onto there, though? I don't know if I can. Because this isn't... Alright. I think I'm just gonna have to plop you there. I think we're gonna have to do this the convoluted way. Or not the convoluted way, but the way it's supposed to be. Walls. Alright, so I'm probably... Yeah, alright. No! Ah! Damn it. Get your shit together. Momo's got me so exhausted. Slept through my alarm this morning. Husband didn't bother waking me up, he just turned it off, and I was like, but I was gonna do things. Well, you were busy doing other things. I was gonna do things. I know this is the wrong color. We're gonna fix that here shortly. So hope everybody's having a good Friday. Alright, what color are you? Let's see if we can... Nope, damn it. We can do this. Like we should be able to. Yay! Okay. So, husband and I looked into the, mod shop thing. And apparently they do have a hot fix for it.
Well, they're working on them. They don't have it yet.
Or they will shortly, but they don't have it ready yet. So it hasn't been put in the game yet, basically. Are there eaves for this thing? I don't think there are. Just happened to think about that. So we will get that back in as soon as we're able to. I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this. So if we do that, yeah, so hope everybody's having a good day. Got started a little later, running a little behind today, but that's okay. It's all right, not the end of the world. So I don't think we can... Alright, we can't change the color on these, unfortunately. Yeah, they're kind of big, too. What is the point of this one? Oh, I could see being able to do something with that. Alright. Like, I feel like we need some kind of awning or something here. Let's see. I don't think there's eaves for these. If there is, I don't remember seeing them. But to be fair, I don't know that I've ever really looked for them. Tile. What is this? Just trim. Slate. I mean, it looks kind of silly for the glass roof to be trimmed in non-glass. Vertical wooden plank. I don't know, maybe it doesn't look so silly. Does it just look silly because it's not the right color? What angle is that for?
I said the angle might be wrong.
I mean, the color's slightly off even though it's the same color because it's a different material. I mean, I guess that's not well, I don't know. Like, it's not terrible, but then it hits the other building, and I don't have a reverse of this.
They don't have an inner curve for that?
No.
Not surprised.
They only have, like, the corner curves. So, I mean, if we went... I can hit the right button. It's like if we went with that. Oh, well, I guess it's not so bad. The way it interlocks into each other.
Yeah, okay, that interacts pretty good. The underside probably looks a little weird, but we're not going to see that.
Yeah. Yeah, the underside looks... Well, it's not too terrible. They do cross each other underneath, but...
You can always put a pillar under there or something.
Yeah, it's not so bad. So I feel like we need some sort of overhang, whether it's an awning or something here. So we've got, this is an, well, hold on. We've got, oh, there it is. I mean, that's not too bad, I guess. Oh, but that's an issue. Is that gonna flicker? I mean, if it doesn't flicker, then that's fine. I guess because it's the same piece, it's not flickering. So, I mean, that's not so bad. Did I use the... Only on that section. Okay, I think because it was going to come up through the roof edges, because we didn't do it over here. Okay. Alright, so now... So this is wall trim. It might make the corners a little bit easier. Potentially. Let's see. Okay, that's not so bad. Question is, where do we want this piece to go? Because it is going to be... How many wide is this door? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, say 8. One, 2, so say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, maybe on this light one. I mean, it's probably actually this one if we're gonna get super picky about it. Alright, just trying to make sure it's not completely being ridiculous here. Alright, so then this thing... can kind of go there, I guess. And then this guy. Losing my mouse pad here. Hold on. Gotta fix it. Alright, that's not so bad. which way does this have to... I think, yeah, we're going this way. So how is everybody doing? Everybody's Friday going alright? We're still trying to figure things out. Husband found out a couple of things with how things are going to go because the lawyer called us last night letting us know, because she didn't know if we had gotten the paperwork yet, and was kind of telling us it's going to take a couple of weeks because it's a different set of people that handle like back pay and stuff, because they are back paying him, and now he's not sure what date he's being back paid to. But when he was on the website, it might be going back to a different amount, so now we're not sure what that amount's gonna be yet. They still have to send us the paperwork on all that, but his insurance is gonna change because we've been on state insurance, but they're gonna move him from Medicaid to Medicare, which means we're gonna have to pay more now. So he got real upset because that wasn't something that he realized was gonna happen, and he wasn't sure how much the one doctor that he has to talk to, or usually tries to talk to weekly, was gonna be. And he can't just not do anything with her because of his age and because it's disability. Every so many years they're gonna review it and see if he's still disabled up till a certain age. And I'm like, well, you can't just stop going to her, at least, because they might think that, oh, you know, you stopped going, you're fine now. No. We have to have some kind of paper trail because you're not fine and you're not going to be fine with the way things have been. It's not something that's going to get better. If it was going to get better, it would have by now. Sort of situation. But he talked to her. He messaged her last night, and today's session should still be on the other insurance that he didn't have to pay anything for. So they ended up doing today's session, and she goes, well, I can work on a sliding scale. And she's like, I can do this much, or I can even go as low as this if I need to. And that was a bit more manageable. So he might cut down the amount of times he talks to her a month. I can't get in here. What the hell? What in the bejesus? Why are you being silly? And this is going to come down to about there. Okay, so that gives me an idea of where the other one kind of needs to sit. So kind of like two. Yeah, about there-ish. I'm actually going to bring you down slightly. And Kofi Bot's here. Welcome, Kofi Bot. Alright, so we got that. And then we found out how much his medication is because he's got to like sign up for different parts to Medicare. And the prescription one is like Part D. And it's like so expensive, so he's got to figure out what parts he really needs and what parts he doesn't. And right now he's only taking one medication, and he's not sure if it's worth the cost to pay for D for only one medication. Because he's getting a 90-day supply of it at a time. I mean, it might make a difference if he suddenly needs a different medication or like an antibiotic or something down the road. But we found out his medication without insurance of any description for a 90-day supply is $300 out of pocket. So that's like without a good RX coupon or anything. Excuse me. So we need to make some decisions. They haven't sent him the sign-up paperwork yet, but he's trying to figure it out ahead of time to see what he wants to do here. What color? Okay, so we used the wall color on this over there. I'm not sold on this piece. I think that's what the problem is. I mean, it worked okay in the other building. But I don't know if we really need it floor to ceiling over here. Then we were trying to like figure out body wash and stuff when we were at the store because we need some. And we wanted to get one of the ones that we used to get and we couldn't remember what it was. And then we're like, oh wait, no, we did lime bar soap. From Kermit's, but we couldn't, they didn't seem to be selling the 3-pack box at the moment on their website. And we're not going to be able to swing Key West this trip, unfortunately, so we're not going to be able to go down there and stock up. Maybe our next trip that we do down there, we will have so much soap and stuff, but I might be able to get my salt scrub that I miss so much around the Tampa area, because I couldn't find it online. It was like one of those stupid like tourist trap gift shop things that only existed there for some reason. Which is kind of odd, but okay. So, I don't know. But that doesn't quite fit either. And I don't know if turning that... Oh, here we go. This'll fit one way or another. I mean, it's got the weird banding there, but we were using what was it? We were using it from the other building. Was it this? We changed the colors. It was similar to that, but we totally changed the colors on it. This. Is there a shorter one? Well, that's a larger one. I mean, I guess it could be... Just trying to hide that thing. Like, it doesn't need to be super long. The tile strip looks insanely out of place, even if we do color it. That kind of works. It's sticking out the other side of the building a little. I mean, it's not like anybody's really gonna be over here. Okay, we can go with that. Sure. Say sure, why not? I don't think we necessarily need any awnings up over that, because we've got that. We can't change the color on that one anyway. Or that. Like, I think we should be able to change the color on some more of these tent pieces. Wow, we can't change the color on that one either. What the fuck can we change the color on? So, we can't change out the black wrought iron, but we can change the fabric color. I mean... I thought there was more awnings than this. What is this? Canopy. I mean, yeah, that doesn't really look right, but... there's like the standard. Can't change the color on that either. Wow. That's interesting. So if that goes with that, and you make that green, I don't think it's gonna look right if you make the yellow brown, will it? What if you make that one green too? And you make that color. I mean, it's kind of big. Like, I don't know that this works here. I feel like it needs a support because it looks heavy. Like, that just looks kind of silly. I mean, the peacocks, though, are throwing me off because there's like no peacocks in here. Yeah, I don't know. We might not. It might be too much. What lighting did we use over here? Because I don't remember. Okay. So we've got the Leaping Lizard house. Okay, I have an idea for the name of this, but I don't know if I can make it fit. That's the only problem. Alright, so if we slap that guy there. So apparently from what Russell was reading, they're gonna have a fix soon, but they couldn't say when they were gonna implement it because of the holidays and like the teams not being available because everybody's on vacation. So the fix probably won't come in till like early January. And they're supposed to be putting it in the patch notes. I still haven't seen anything official on Steam that the issue even exists, which I find very fascinating. Unless because of the holidays it just didn't get posted. Possible. Very possible. So I think I might have to do an editable sign here. Oh, that is huge. All right. See, I don't think I can get my whole sign in on that. Alright, what if we made that green? How big is this? Pretty big. So that's not gonna quite do it. That's definitely not big enough. No, I need an editable. I need an edible. That's just the light color. Light color? We ain't getting nothing on that one. Like, that's super tiny. I mean, we can try it. At least the wood color kind of matches. I don't... Oh, we can't change the background of the sign itself. Oh, yes, we can. No. Let's see. Lazy. Lizard. Cafe. Okay, it kind of fits. Kind of. Okay, that sort of makes it a little easier to read. Definitely not that one. That's not bad, I guess. Like, we can kind of roll with that. Alright, come here. I don't know if I need all of you. No, I definitely don't technically need all of you. Alright, so let me split you. Alright, so we're gonna shove you over here. Oh, let me take that off. That'll make life a little bit easier. Maybe. It seems slightly crooked. But I think it's just the way that our post is positioned. So how about I center that, and then this guy, we just kind of wiggle forward a little bit. Like, that's fine. Alright, we do need a trash can over here. What trash cans were we using? These guys. Alright, so we'll duplicate. Really? You're gonna be silly about it. You're really gonna be silly about it. So I really didn't want people clipping through it. Well, I guess it's gonna have to go there. And...
Fancy.
Huh?
Getting fancy.
Oh, it's a cafe.
It's a fancy cafe.
Eh. Where'd you go?
Got in the shower real quick.
Alright, I'm gonna need to grab this guy. Oh, goddamn. It is freezing still. Alright, so... Bless you. Kitty sneezes. Actually, what cat was that that just sneezed? Ed. Okay. So we were gonna pick up some more flea medication, so we have it. Because they gave us the flea medication for everybody when he took Momo and Eden. No, we need to see everybody. We need to see everybody before we give you more flea medication. I'm like, oh, you just saw Ed. You just saw Momo. They saw the other one. Like, what? In the ever-loving fuck. So now we have to make vet appointments for Little, Peanut, and Cow. And Zuzu. This is fucking highway robbery. I'm sorry, but it is. Do I want to put one more there? No, I think that's okay. Alright, so we need to establish some lighting in here. I'm like, if you needed to see all of them, why did you even give us the medication for the ones you hadn't seen? Like, that's dumb. Make it make sense. Like, if this is policy... And like, if that's the way it is, that's the way it is, but you just gave us medication for all of them with only seeing 2 of them. Momo's probably gonna need to get his teeth cleaned. He might need some other stuff done. I should probably be doing this with the lighting turned down so we can see if it's even being remotely effective and what tables I've done yet. Nope, nope, nope. There we go. And we're trying to figure out taxes. Oh, it's a mess. I think we're actually going to have somebody do our taxes this year. Or at least consult with someone. Where did you go?
I went to check on them because they hadn't dumped yet. I didn't know what was going on with that, but they're probably not doing it today. Well, it's too cold and everyone's being lazy.
That's nice, but if your tanks are going to start overflowing back there...
I think my aunt was just overstating things.
I'm going to be real mad if that's a problem. Alright, I think that's all of those. Oh no, we missed one. Did we miss it? Or is there just no power to it? No, that's there. Hold on. Ah. Really? Oh, the bathrooms don't have power either. Okay. Just on the edge. Alright. Well... I suppose we could put that around back. There we go. That powers that. That's all lit up there. Let me close that for just a minute. Okay, so the good thing about the solar panels is that they don't create a I hate you and everything about you radius, so what on earth are you doing?
Oh, sorry.
You're like tromping through here, knocking shit everywhere? What is happening? So here's the thing. Do we want to add some more fencing here, or do we just want to like call it a day? Oh, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. I mean, because then it's like, well, where do you cut off the fencing, you know? Because then it becomes a whole beast. And so, I don't know. We might not fence that off. Here, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll grab this, right? No, that's not what I wanted. That, and that, and that, and that. Okay. Alright, we'll scenery that, and then we're gonna duplicate it over to here. And we'll do this. And we'll go ahead and kind of drop you in over here. So now I can't see. Oh, of course not. Okay. Okay, maybe we can turn you slightly. Alright, this guy. Tell you what, we'll kind of try to slide that into there to kind of make it look like you're attached to that. And then we'll bring you up here. Did nothing to illuminate the sign. Of course it didn't. We're not really in the dark all that much anyway. I suppose. Where's our last, like, lamp post? I don't think we've put one in forever. Oh, I got one out here. Let's see what our lamppost options are here. I mean, we could go with the classic guy. Oh, it is so fucking cold in here. It's like warming up outside, but it is like... Well, I mean, the temperature on the weather thingy says it's warmer now than it was earlier, but... Holy hell. I mean, this one just feels like so... parking lot kind of feel to it. I mean, this is interesting, but we can't really change any of the colors on the base. I think that's how I ended up with that one. Can we make some more stuff like flexi color? Because okay, and then okay, and then that's the light color, I guess. I tell you what, how about we put you there? Perhaps you there. You there. Our Leaping Lizard house takes up quite a bit of real estate here, doesn't it? Let's put you there. That I have to get rid of. That's not staying there. I just haven't gotten rid of it yet. Alright. Are you floating or are you actually touching? Okay. I mean, I feel silly for putting another lamp here, but it is kind of dark over here. It still doesn't want to light that up. That's hilarious. Alright, I'm not going to go any further than that because I don't know what's going on the other side of that yet. Now, I know these aren't green, but it's the same color of the benches that we used inside. So that's why I'm just kind of rolling with that. Alright, I think we'll bring the lighting back up, so do watch your eyes. I'll try to do it gently. It's not as bad when you go from like midnight to dawn this direction as it is when you go from here to there and back. Coming from this way doesn't seem as eye-piercing somehow. Alright, we can close that. Let me grab you. Yeah, I'm okay with you coming through the fence there like that. That's fine. That's cool. I mean, you're kind of coming into the hallway into the restaurant, but we've got that closed off, and so since we're not really gonna see it, I think I need a smaller tree there though. If there is a smaller one. Alright, where are you? Where are you? We need C's. There you are. Okay, so this is our smallest one. Oh yeah, that guy'll work. Kinda. I mean, it's sticking up a little bit, or sticking into the tables area there a little bit, but it's probably okay. There, how about that? Like, that should be alright. And then this guy. Yeah. See, that kind of works. I need to set up the maintenance on our bathroom here. Okay. No, I specifically want the bathroom. Thank you. Maintenance. I don't know that I have this in a work zone. I probably don't. Oh, you know what? We can do that. Hold on. Let's come into here. Do you have anything that's broken? Doesn't look like it. I know my work zones are a mess, but that's okay. Alright, I'm going to add those two to that one. we need... Is this just like a vendor then? Like, I don't know if that necessarily needs... like, the cleaning people or the maintenance people going there. I don't think it does. Okay. All right. Now, we get our lawnmower out here. And we're gonna just kind of cut the grass in here. We're gonna spin the wheel again because I'm not gonna do that shop yet until they do the fix for it. But I do want to put that that modular shop in that location. So I'm gonna hold that space for it. Just want to clean up this area. And I'm gonna grab a few more of our benches here. Because it's a bit of a walk. Coming all the way over here. And we could probably use a few trash cans here and there. Okay. Alright, so we got that taken care of. I didn't think it was going to take us that long to finish that up. So, let me grab our wheel. If I can find it. As all of the advertisements ever, since I'm using a free version, pop up. Okay, so we've got animal. Hold on. Is that not it? That mustn't be it. Where is it? That's the animal generator. Okay. There it is. Alright. So we've got guest transportation ride, education station, animal habitat is on there twice. We've got shopping. We've got animal exhibit, which is on there twice, and concessions, which is going to be like a food court, and restaurant. If I get restaurant again, I'm going to respin because we just put one in. Alright, let's see what we get. Okay. Alright. Animal exhibit. Okay. You guys get to see all of the things behind the scenes. Let me go to the generator. Alright. Okay, so we're just gonna hit... If we already have the exhibit animal, we'll pick again. Alright, we did spectacled flying fox before we did the lizard house. So we're gonna hit exhibit animal again. We already have all of the snakes except I think for maybe one, because that wasn't in the game at the time we built it. Western diamondback rattlesnake. I think we... That's showing twice. Okay. I think we have that one already. Let me double check. Western... Yes, we do have that. Okay. So... Let's try again. Giant leaf insect. I feel like we have this in the bug cave. Did we not? Did I miss a bug in the bug cave? Oh no, we have giant Malaysian leaf insect. I was gonna say. I'm pretty sure that's the same thing. Let me double check. It's possible. Yeah, there's only 2, 3. There's the giant burrowing cockroach, giant desert hairy scorpion, giant forest scorpion, giant Malaysian leaf insect, and giant tiger land snail. So no, we've got those. Let me see here. Alright, let's try again. Yellow anaconda. Fairly certain we have the yellow anaconda. Yes, we do. I don't think we've put in all the exhibit animals. The monarch! Okay, we're gonna do a butterfly garden. Oh boy. Okay. Alright. Gotta think of how I want to do this now. Alright. Butterfly garden. Oh, did I not change these guys? Oh. Think I have anybody. Okay. So now we have to figure out where we're gonna put this guy. I mean, back here seems to be exhibit animal row. Although 2/3 of this zoo is exhibit animals. If we actually stop and think about it. Because this is exhibits, this is exhibits, this is exhibit, this is exhibits. This is exhibits. We don't have any exhibits over on this side of the zoo. We've been kind of gravitating towards building that way. do we... want to do this? I kind of want some space for this. Alright, so we kind of need to bring people over this way. We didn't really landscape here, did we? Not really. We need something here. Hold on. What is this? I mean, that's not so bad. I'd be willing to put that there. That there, and maybe this here. Sorry, I noticed that we had kind of missed this, and it kind of needs to be taken care of there. Alright, we've got trash cans there. Okay. I know I kind of overdo it on the benches, but you know, I'd rather have an abundance of places to sit than people bitching that there's not enough. Alright, so if we stick with the mod shop going here once they get fixed. And then let's see. We could do the butterfly thing up in here. I kind of want a different stone path for the butterfly garden though. I mean, we could go with the slate. The grass is very, very green on that. And it looks very odd against the shade of grass that this seems to be on its own. It'd be nice if we could change the colors on some of these. We can make it cobblestone. It's kind of got the grass coming up through it. Kind of feels like old and worn and like it's been there forever. Like an old garden. I think we might go with that. But first, okay. So we need a walkthrough exhibit. I'm gonna do more than just the monarch butterfly. Because that seems silly. Now here's the question. Do we want to go with like net walls? Or do we want to kind of make this like an actual like greenhouse? Hold on, before I start laying stuff out, how many butterflies are there? Okay, so there's one. Let's make some notes here. CLOUDLESSLUFUR. Okay. So we have a cloudless sulfur. Sorry, I had to readjust my blinky. Okay, we've got the, there might only be 4. The European peacock. There's the blue morpho. The blue morpho! Dun dun dun. Sorry. Venture Brothers reference. Oh wait. There's more than I thought. Okay, we've got the monarch, which is the one that we actually rolled. And then there's this old world swallowtail. That's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 5. Thank you, Kofi Bot. It's a good thing I was done with my list. Kofi Bot's trying to trip me up. I think that's everybody. Jesus. I wonder if that's that same truck. There's one that just always sounds like they are laying into their throttle so hard around here. Alright. So we got 5. Now, I forget. Have you played with the walkthrough exhibits at all?
Played with what?
The walkthrough exhibits at all?
I mean, like in general, yeah. Are you talking about like the butterfly ones?
Yeah.
Yeah. What about them?
I'm trying... How many species of butterfly can you put to walk through?
I don't think there's really a limit here.
I wasn't sure. Alright, so we might need to look at this from up above. Alright, I am probably... Okay, let me come back into here because this... Nope. Looks crooked now, so... It wasn't terribly crooked. What do you mean obstructed? No! Really? You're gonna be that weird about this? Seriously. Why? What is the problem? Is it the staff path over there that's the problem? 'Cause... still a little crooked, but... Okay, so this guy now. I need to move you a little bit. Alright, so here's what I'm thinking. Right. So we're gonna have... Maybe we do like a greenhouse thing. So we've got 5 butterflies. So if we do like, oh, nope, nope, nope. So if we do like the greenhouse thingy, and we do a little pathway leading up, right? It still feels so fucking crooked. Something feels crooked. So we do like a little. It's probably me. I'm probably the problem. Okay, so if we do like a little pathway up, right? Like that's the pathway I want to be through the building. So we have that. Then you come out of that. One, two, three. So say 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Okay, so that grid is definitely crooked. One, two, three. Okay, so then let's say we could go 3, right? And kind of thinking alright, I'm gonna need another one. So those are not in the same placement. I might be able to work with that. This tree is in my way, though. Alright. I need to get rid of him because he's annoying me. Alright. So 1, 2, 3. Well, yeah, that wouldn't make a whole lot of sense, I guess. So alright, let me redo that. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. These are not... All right, hold on. I wasn't getting the angle I wanted before, but maybe come back in. Let me just delete all of the pathways here. I think that might be the easiest. Why is it now being weird? About turning. Like, I know what I want you to do, but you don't seem to want to do it. I guess this one could be a standalone. Yeah, because it seems to be because it's part of that. Yeah, because then the angle snap is... Alright, hang on. Let me come back into pathway. Oh. What do you mean obstructed? You're not obstructed. There you go. So you are that. Don't know why you went to the weird asphalt thing, but you did. Okay. So then right there. Come down this way. And then right. Now that I can kinda use that sort of a way to figure out how crooked you are. I mean, you're kind of crooked off of that pathway. Okay. So I come back into path. Okay, let me see if we can make something make sense here. Okay, hold on. Hold up. Okay, let's try that. I mean, it's a little off over here. That's better. Although the whole thing looks off from the front door, doesn't it? I guess it doesn't matter that much. Not really. So here's my next question. Do we need to add a bathroom here? And if we do add one, where would be the best spot for one? So if this is your entrance building, this is just going to be like a filled in courtyard because you can't really connect with the way I've got it positioned. I would have to move like everybody. Damn it. I guess it would make sense for it to be in the middle, wouldn't it? I don't know if I can bump this out, though. Because that's going to change. But I just realized I need to get the... Fuck, am I gonna put the staff? Like keeper huts and stuff. I mean, we could put them on a satellite building. Oh, for fuck's shit. Okay, if I split you... from the group. Here's the problem, though. If I move you... Okay, let's try that. That means you'll have to get split. Except you don't want to... necessarily connect. I suppose each of these could be like their own little individual greenhouse. I was originally like thinking of putting them all in their own building, which, I mean, I suppose we could probably still do. And I suppose that is still possible. Alright, so if I move you to what, there? It's a little bit harder on this side. Don't necessarily have the right spacing references that I did on the other side. Alright, so this one, I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter that much. Okay, that's kind of a nice little... It's a little off, but that's okay. Alright. So I can't really... So we move you. Let's try that. See how we feel. Alright, so I'm thinking this one maybe just a little bit further. In that way. Then we can kind of make like a XY pattern here. And then we can round that off. That's not so bad. Alright, now if we want people traversing the middle, let's see here. I think this side might be. Who's the biggest triangle? Okay, it's either that or I mean, the one side's got a shorter... That's gonna bug the ever-living shit out of me. That's probably as even as I'm gonna get that without being real super fucking fiddly. Alright, so we got a bathroom there. I think this would be a good spot for... perhaps an information counter? Everybody's needs are pretty much met. Now, if we try to put the keeper hut in the middle, I don't think that's gonna work. Mostly because we're gonna have the icky radius to contend with. And while I can get that pulled in fairly close, I don't think... I don't think the single keeper hut's gonna do it. Because I'm gonna have a keeper for each one. Mostly because it's just easier. So I'm gonna need the large keeper huts. We're gonna need a satellite building here. So then the question becomes... where do we want that to get positioned? Like, do we want it off to the side back here? It's like a little offshoot. Which, I mean, that wouldn't be so bad. It's that, or we do... How many keepers can be in this small one? Where's our last small one? I think it's over here. Yeah, so capacity is 1 keeper at a time. So then they would have to queue to use it, right? So then we would, if we went with the small ones, we'd have to have a keeper hut per thingy. That's a lot of keeper hut. Let me see something here. That can have 6 keepers per in one building. So if we put it back here, it means that keeper's got a little bit of ground to cover. But we don't necessarily need to put a vet in here because the vets don't seem to bother with the exhibit animals, it seems. I just want to see what this looks like. Wait, what was that on the front? Oh. So it's not really an awning, it's just a statement, I guess. Okay. Okay, so these are all kind of pretty... Like, that one's kind of elaborate. There's no sides to that greenhouse, but okay. We can have roof flaps up. That doesn't make any sense to me, but okay. Yes, so let's... That's actually kind of cool. Alright. Let's go with the larger keeper hut. I know it's gonna be a bit of a walk. Now, do we want to line it up this way? Because it's gonna be offset to the rest of the buildings. Or do we want to, like... You okay?
Yep.
Do something like that. Ah, I know what we'll do. Okay, let's undo all of that. Okay. Okay. So. Let me take grid off. Okay. You're kinda should be sorta. Okay. So we'll do that. And then we'll put you there. And we're gonna need a staff room. So we got those two things there. So I'm gonna finish putting in through here though. How about I don't know, maybe a Street Fox coffee? And like, I don't know if I really want, like, oh, you know what? We can do a Bernie's Bakes. That's like kind of like garden tea party shenanigans. We don't really have anywhere to sit here though. But perhaps we can squeeze in those two are already connected. Okay, and then come back into here. We have like these guys. If we go with white. Oh, really? Why won't you fit? Really? Dang it. You just keep wanting to jump to either side. Well, you kind of fit in there. We don't really have, like, you want to be there. Which is kind of maddening. Because I don't want you there. And you're just too big for that size path. Wow. That's kind of a... That's the sea. Oh, okay, that is the surface of the table. Fascinating. You can't really... if I made this wider? If that would like make a difference. Yeah, actually it does make a difference. Okay. So perhaps here. I want that to be white though. I don't, we might make it white just for now. Alright, so let's come back in here. I don't know if we can get away with the white. Oh, we might be able to. We didn't have one there. Okay, is that all of them maybe? Maybe. You are still gonna be... There we go. You're just gonna be trouble, is what you are. I had it briefly. Alright. Still, it fit better than... Okay, so we don't really need that many tables in here because it's probably not going to be all that busy. If we're going to be perfectly honest. Alright, that's not a bad start. Not terrible. So I have to think about this. Do we want these to be their own buildings? I was thinking of like putting like a souvenir shop in there, but we're gonna have this one here. So we don't really need to. No power. Right. I was gonna look at that. Alright, we're gonna have to do the turbines or... Okay, I need to turn this heat map off for just a few minutes. Okay, so if I put you there... Like, you all can be your separate buildings. You don't have to be attached at the hip here. Alright, so that mostly covers it. Alright, that little part of the front building doesn't have power, and we've got a little blip in the back building. Okay, so it's saying that you've got adequate power now. Okay, so wall 1. Where is wall 2? Wall 3? Okay, so wall 3 is this front one. So we could make it wire mesh. Solid. There is a built-in glass option. There is netting, or there is none. And we can do what we will. So this looks like it's probably 2 stories high. Oh, ceiling. That wouldn't necessarily need to be there. Alright, let's put everybody to none. Alright, so door 1. We can either have the PVC, or we can go none. I kind of want that to be there. If only just to, you know, kind of keep all of the critters where they need to be. The question is, do we want to go with like white there, or actually I don't mind that lighter green color. Kind of feels more gardeny with the darker green background. Okay. So come into construction. Forgot we needed to do that. Will make life, well, we didn't like need to do it, but it will make life so much easier. Really? You're being strange. That's the one we just had, wasn't it? So there's that piece. I guess that kind of would be the right piece there. More than likely. It's probably what we should be going with. Alright, so if I wanted... Now, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. I'm just kind of seeing. Because technically there is a wall here. It won't let you deviate off of that. Okay. That's fine. Like, that's okay. That's not a huge issue. Here's my next question, though. Will they just, like, barrel through that? Thinking I might need to readjust here. So if we do this, Really, you won't connect there. That's interesting. So if we were to go like that. Oh. Is that why? Where's the stupid... Okay. Oh wait, why are you like 5 feet in the air? Why? It's like we could go around the outside of it. I mean, that would be interesting. Perhaps. It'd be like a double thing, though. I was trying to think of maybe like doing like some statuary there, but maybe that wouldn't really be ideal. Maybe we should just like stick with the statuary outside. What if we, since we don't really need it that big, after all. I got rid of it already. Alright, my thing is, though, like, I like that. Don't know if I'm using that yet. Like, I wish we had like these with like some other stuff on it, like the butterflies and stuff. Like, it just doesn't make sense to have a badger on there when you're going into a butterfly exhibit, you know? And I would like to use them more, I just... It just doesn't make sense for what we're doing. Alright, let's go back into walls then. I mean, we could probably... This is the ones that we can't change the colors on. So that looks kind of strange. These are opaque glass. Which, I mean, you can change the color on the glass. Maybe for like second story. We could do something. But for down here, that's a panel. Yeah, I guess we'll go with this. So, do we want this to be white or do we want it to be like dark green? Maybe that's what's kind of throwing me, is because it's bright white and I hardly ever do anything bright white. So let's see here. That might be like the biggest thing of this. So if we don't know. White's like more of your classic colors here. Both colors are clashing horribly with this frame color. And I mean, we can frame that out and hide that. That's not that big of a thing. That might be, I guess we'll just go with white. I'm just gonna have to get used to it, that's all. Alright, okay, so if we bring this down there. Right? And that to there. What time are you and Tyler doing something?
Sometime after dinner.
Okay. Friend Tyler's got the vid again from his job. People are getting all kinds of horn uppity out there for some reason. Okay, so here's what do we want to do now? Do we want to go like, oh, this thing's like too high, isn't it? So we kind of loud. We kind of don't have a choice. These cars are so rude. Because the building itself goes that high. You okay?
Mm-hmm.
What's up?
Boil.
Oh, I didn't see it in your hand. Oh. One of these things does not look right. Like, no wonder that's not lining up. Alright, so we'll slap these guys in place here. Oh, I did get a third leg done on Chungus. So I have one leggy and the head and neck to go. So we are definitely making some progress. Alright, let's just slap the roof on this guy real quick. Alright, so how... Oh, this is going to be quite the... So, are we... So these are 3 wide. Okay, so we are... over, by 1 on these. Like we are like an extra off the sides. I was like, oh, we could do like little dome silos, but we're not set up. If we wanted to do that, we'd have to come back to our original position. Of being up here. I mean, that might actually be cuter in the long run. Oh, right. So I would need to duplicate that and duplicate that. I'm just gonna sit over there for just a minute. So here's the thing. We could, like, grab this. Well, no, because then... Helps if I, like, hit the right thing. So that's a 4 meter. Yeah, I think we'll go with something like that. And I guess I will, like, shove a statue, like, in here, like a fountain or something. Just something small. So these two can go. But we're gonna stop there for today, because the boys are gonna be doing something in a little bit, and I've got to go make dinner anyway. So I can't run over too far today. But thank you guys for hanging out with me this afternoon while we try to figure out our next exhibit area. Tomorrow we'll be back with more Planet Zoo. We'll be trying to finish up that 3rd building block with the kiwis and everything. I just have some landscaping to do, and I might have to add a bathroom and do one last lighting pass and put up a sign, and I think we'll be okay. And if we have time, we'll start to plot out the next building block. And the husband's gonna try to finish his up tomorrow night if he's able to. Sunday, as of right now, we'll be working on Chungus, whatever's left of Chungus. I'm gonna be trying to work on them tonight and tomorrow night. So there might not be anything left to do, in which case we'll work on our Bob Ross sketch. But that's the plan for right now. So thank you guys for hanging out with me. Make sure you follow all the socially do's down below. There's the Kofi link, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. I don't post a lot on Kofi and Instagram, but just kind of when I finish a project, I'll toss a photo up there. So yeah, and the YouTube page, sometimes you'll see projects that didn't get streamed, or you'll see parts of projects that didn't get streamed put into one sped up completed project. So make sure you give that a check out, and I will see you all tomorrow. Enjoy the start of your weekend. Be safe this weekend if I don't see you, and but I do hope to see you tomorrow from our Planet Zoo. So until next time, you guys.